Hi there. Well, I bring you greetings on this gloriously peaceful, snowy afternoon to show you what it is that I'm up to with the endangered alphabets. And in fact, what we're going to look at are the pieces that I've arranged by the window here. And these are three very different tabletops. I'm just waiting for the legs to arrive so I can put them all together. So this one is finished. This is in Bastogne walnut, and it reads graceful kindness twice in Tibetan calligraphy by Tashi Manox. And the fact that he's arranged it in a circle means that, in a sense, that becomes a kind of a mantra or blessing, because there is no end to it. It just keeps going around, and unlike kindness itself, it fuels and it becomes its own reward. It promotes kindness in others. But I really want to talk about the second two. So this sort of semi-elliptical one in Claro walnut, I'll show you some of the grain here, has a character from the Siddham script, which began in India and moved east through China and ended up in Japan, and is now the primary script of Shingon Buddhism. And I'm going to tell you more about that in a second. And then here's the third one, this wonderfully erratic and irregular tabletop that also has a Siddham character painted in it. And once again, I'll show you some of the grain of this Claro walnut. This doesn't have any finish on it yet, so it'll have a whole lot more luster when it's done. So the Siddham script is fascinating because each of these characters is actually a syllable. This is Om, which of course many of you know what it means in Buddhism. And this is Hum. And so of course they're incorporated in chants and sort of meditation of focusing devices. But what I really wanted to tell you about is that they're called seed syllables. So they're called seed syllables because there is this wonderful notion in Buddhism that the smallest thing can trigger or lead to enlightenment. It can be just an unexpected moment. It can be the tiniest thing that essentially acts as a seed. And just as a seed is extremely small, but it can grow into something enormous and rich and full of life. So the individual syllable, when meditated upon, can become something that grows inside you and leads to richness of understanding and enlightenment. And so in that sense, it's almost like homeopathy, in that the smaller the character or the least amount of information ends up potentially becoming the most powerful. So these are our seed syllables in the Siddham script, used mostly in Japan and elsewhere where Shingon Buddhism is practiced. And these are going to be tabletops. And if you're interested in something like this, you know where to find me. Pretty much here on this snowy day.